হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, আমাদের এবারের জিএসটি মানে 2024-এর যে জিএসটির কোশ্চেনগুলো থাকছে সেই কোশ্চেন কী কী থাকছে এবং তার কী সম্ভাব্য অ্যান্সার হতে পারে সেটা আপনারা একবার দেখে নিন। ঠিক আছে, যদি দু একটা ডাউট থাকে তাহলে আপনারা চাইলে গুগল সার্চ করে দেখে নিতে পারেন। আমরা 60 নম্বর কোশ্চেন থেকে স্টার্ট করছি। ফার্স্ট কোশ্চেন 60 নম্বর।
Tally prime while printing file reports or vouchers, the printing details such as no copies, printer selections, printer file, printer format, printer paper setup, and pages to print can be used from file right button bar. Ayush Electronics Private Limited is registered as a regular dealer as the GST Bengaluru, Karnataka. The company is also registered in Ranchi, Kerala and is registered under GST in Kerala. Allow use to effective date opinion in voucher type. By using which of the following opinion we can also the fixed trial balance of the details mode and export the report of PDF format. Detailed. Invoice once generated cannot be modified of IRP finance, and invoice will be to be cancelled for such involves in the above situation, or can be raised to null the invoice information after raising a new invoice in Teleprime. Credit note or rejection out. In TDS stands for tax deduction and collection account number. What is the navigation path to view from GSTR1 in Teleprime? Gateway of Tally, display more reports, GSTR1. Under GST regime, which of the following are considered as transport document number for the EUA bill while preparing a seller invoice in Teleprime? Bill of lading, invoice number, GST number, vehicle number. In Teleprime, the opinion vouchers accepted as valid appears under GSTR 3B report basis of values. While exporting the purchase register in Teleprime to MS Excel, the file format can be selected from the export configuration screen. True. As per the GST regime, which of the following anticipates are exempt at the generally GST's invoice and organization? Non-special economic zone units, export supplies are deemed export supplies. If the director does not submit TDS from 26Q within the due date, then the director will be subjected to a revised return. What is a perspicuity of the use WhatsApp or business in Teleprime? And inactive business website, a valid TSS with at least 1 month validity, a Facebook account. After uploading an invoice on IRP, the invoice details will get auto-populated in which of the following GST return forms? GSTR 3D return. As per the GST system, EUA bills can also be generated along with the invoice through the invoice registration portal. Hence, it is mandatory to get generally EUA bill, application programming interface, username and password. What is the navigation path to record TDS expenses transaction in Teleprime? From gateway of Tally, vouchers, F7 journal. Under the GST regime, with the help of invoice reference number, who amongst the following can identify the e-invoice raised? Wholesalers and retailers. In Teleprime, single and multiple expenses can be booked, one for deducted TDS later. In Teleprime, TDS rates can be defined in which of the following masters? TDS nature of payment. From gateway of Tally, which of the following navigation path is used to verify the company before splitting the company date in Teleprime? Gateway of Tally, date, splits, verify data. What is the role of the Tally business primes in the process of the configuring WhatsApp for business, activating for WhatsApp in subscription, creating a new contact number for registration? Under GST, the general tax and state tax register applicable, which will appear under the accounting group in the finance sheet report, duties and taxes. In Teleprime, while creating a sales ledger, which of the following options has to be enabled to enter the GST details? Set alter GST details. Even though the TDS threshold limit is not exceeded, we can conduct the TDS in TelePrime by enabling which of the following option is F1 features. Activate TDS for stock items. In TelePrime, what is the navigation path to set preview as a default while printing? Gateway of Tally, Control plus P configuration enable set previous as default. While recording, credit note vouchers for sales returned for goods with GST as an alternate option. The file, original invoice number and date details can also be propounded using in more details in TelePrime. While recording journal voucher for adjusting integrated tax, input the credit against integrated tax eligibility. Which of the following options must be selected from the list of nature of adjustments under the CGST adjustment screen is TelePrime. Increases of input tax credit. Which of the following is not a TDS nature of payment as per TDS law? Propounded professional fees, technical fees. While recording the state vouchers of the quantity STM wins the GST exclusive tax of rate 41,000 and the amount of 32,500. What is the integrated tax value of the GST rate is 28%, 9,100. Under the GST regime, which of the following details does GST invoice contain? Transporter details, seller details, buyer details. Which of the following navigation path is used to check the consolidation balance is the details mode of the group company? Gateway of Tally, balance sheet, click F5 detail. In TelePrime, after changing the current period of Gateway of Tally as 1st April to the 31st March 2022, we can continue to record vouchers in the same company date from the 1st April 2021 onwards. True. What is the purpose of importing date into the TelePrime from external software? To create a backup for TelePrime date. What all details can be viewed by default in TDS outstanding report of TelePrime? Basis of modes, selection code, payment code, resident type. While uploading the GST EUA bill ISON file on True the EUA bill portal, the EUA bill number and the EUA bill date. Which of the following navigation path is used to split the company in data in TelePrime? Gateway of Tally, data, split data. As per TDS law, who is the eligible to deduct the tax? Income tax department. In TelePrime, once after enabling GST invoice is option F1 company features alteration, we can set the default period of GST invoice reports up to how many days? 15 days. In TelePrime, which of the following navigation path to print the tax invoice with the EUA bill details? Voucher, click P, print. Refer to the TelePrime screen and find out what is the local invoice of voucher number 15. In which of the following screen we can change the TDS accessible value of recording partly experience in TelePrime? Expenses annuance screen. In the GST portal, we must enter the values in the resident table of GSTR5 report by referring to the GST annual competition report in TelePrime. In TelePrime, we can print the company logo on the confirmation and account. True. Under the GST regime, good transporting agents are exempted from the generating which of the following invoice? EUA bill. From which of the following screen of TelePrime the group company name can be altered? Company alteration. As the company creation screen, the financial year beginning date and the books beginning date should be the same for recording transactions by TelePrime. True. In TelePrime, by using which of the following options we can view TDS calculation in the purchase voucher? More details under TDS, select TDS tax analysis. What is the due date for payment of tax under GST regime of a regular dealer? Within 20 days of subsequent month. What is the navigation path to record the TDS expenses voucher in TelePrime? From Gateway of Tally, vouchers F7 journal. Which of the following types of masters can be exported from TelePrime in XML format to import a new company? Trial balance. What is the navigation path to view the GSTR4 report in TelePrime? From Gateway of Tally, display more report, GST reports, GSTR4. From the purchase voucher creation screen, which of the following navigation path can be used to view the central tax and state tax implication GST in Tally Prime? Purchase voucher, press Alt 1, press Alt 5 details. And purchase voucher control 1, more details, mode, additional details, GST tax analysis.
Yes.
In Tally Prime, which of the following sections are not available in the invoice report depending on the status of GST sales transactions? User excluded transaction. From Gateway of Tally, F11 company features alteration enable goods of services tax in if yes to the under GST registration details. Using the which of the options we can enable profoundly in Tally Prime? Periodicity of GSTR reports. To get all the collector or deductor types of F12 configure of company TDS details screen, which of the following options must be activated in Tally Prime? Enable surface of the case details of TDS in yes, if yes. Which of the following options in the correct TAN details to be mentioned at tax deduction and collector's account number features of TDS deductor details screen? BTRN F567676. What is the TDS rate of percentage to be charged for non-availability of PAN? 26%.
Sorry, 20.
20%, 20%. In which format does Tally Prime allow to import data from external software? Both Excel and XML format.
Like that.
Import to nice sir, only Excel format. GST invoice in India introduced from 1st October 2020. True.
থ্যাংক ইউ সবাইকে। যদি ভিডিওটি ভালো লাগে তাহলে অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে রাখুন। দু একটা কোশ্চেন হয়তো ভুল থাকতে পারে, আপনারা চাইলে কারেকশন করতে পারেন। থ্যাংক ইউ।